Day 1. Money arrives. Allowance, stipend, first salary, birthday cash. Doesn't matter. You feel rich. Day 2. A little shopping, some food orders, one impulsive treat yourself moment. Day 3. You're checking your balance with one eye closed, and it's somehow gone. Again. Sound familiar? Here's the thing, buddy. This isn't a money problem. It's a habits problem. And it's not your fault. School taught you trigonometry and the periodic table, but never once explained what to do when money actually touches your hands. So you learn from ads, influencers, and vibes. That's like learning to drive from crash videos. Today we fix it. 8 money habits that will put you ahead of 90% of people your age. No finance degree needed, and most of them work even if all you get is pocket money. Stick around because habit 6 is the one with a literal superpower attached. The earlier you learn it, the richer it makes you. And at your age, you have the one ingredient billionaires can't buy. Let's get into it. Habit 1. Track every rupee for 30 days. Before any strategy, you need eyes. For 1 month, write down everything you spend. Every chai, every recharge, it's just 50 bucks. Use any notes app or a plain notebook. Don't judge it, don't fix it yet. Just record. Here's why this boring habit is magic. Money leaks invisibly. Everyone believes they don't spend much until the list shows 4,000 rupees of snacks and subscriptions they forgot existed. Awareness alone typically cuts spending by 10 to 20%, with zero sacrifice. You can't patch a leak you can't see. Track first. Everything else builds on this. Habit 2. Pay yourself first. The day money arrives, before shopping, before food, before anything, move a slice into savings. 20% if you can, 10 if you're tight, even 100 rupees if that's what's real. The amount matters less than the order. Most people save what's left after spending, and there's never anything left. Spending expands like a gas to fill the space. Flip the sequence. Save first, then live on the rest, and you'll barely feel the difference. Automate it if you have a bank account, a standing transfer on allowance day. Saving must be a reflex, not a mood. Habit 3. The 24-hour rule. See something you want? A shoe drop? A gadget? That thing the algorithm knows you'll click? Put it in the cart and walk away for 24 hours. That's it. If you still genuinely want it tomorrow and it fits your budget, buy it shamelessly. But here's what actually happens. Most of the time, tomorrow arrives and the wanting is just gone. Because impulse buying isn't about the thing. It's a dopamine spike wearing a price tag, and spikes don't survive a night's sleep. 1 day of distance separates "I want this" from "the app wanted me to want this." This single habit has saved me more money than any budget ever did. Habit 4. Know your 3 buckets. The classic rule is 50-30-20. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. As a student, your numbers will differ, and that's fine. The power isn't the percentages, it's the sorting. Every expense gets a label. Is this a need? Food, travel, course materials? A want? Outings, games, that hoodie? Or is it savings? The trap that empties wallets is wants disguised as needs. I need this new phone. No, you need a phone. You want that phone. The moment you can tell the difference honestly, you're ahead of most adults. Rough targets, honest labels, done. Habit 5. Build a small emergency cushion. Before any investing, any spending goals, build a boring little fund. 1 to 2 months of your expenses, parked in a separate account you don't touch. This is not for sales, not for concerts. It's for the phone screen that cracks, the laptop that dies during exams, the sudden bus ticket home. Why it matters psychologically. Without a cushion, every emergency becomes a debt or a desperate borrow. With one, life's punches become inconveniences instead of crises. Money's first job isn't making you rich, it's making you unshakable. Habit 6. Learn compounding now, while you own the superpower. Here's the one I promised. Compounding means your money earns returns, and then those returns earn returns, and then those earn returns. On paper it looks slow, over time it looks like magic. A small amount invested monthly from age 20 can end up larger than triple that amount started at 30, because the ingredient that makes compounding explode isn't the amount, it's time. And time is the one thing you, right now, have more of than anyone older, richer, or smarter than you. So start embarrassingly small. Even a few hundred a month into a simple index fund or SIP once you're able. The amount is almost irrelevant at first. What you're really building is the habit and the head start. I'm not your financial advisor, and this isn't stock picking advice. The habit is the point. Automatic, monthly, boring, unstoppable. The kid who starts at 20 with pocket change beats the adult who starts at 35 with a salary. Every single time. That's not motivation. That's arithmetic. Habit 7. Treat debt like fire. Credit cards, buy now, pay later, no cost EMIs, they're all the same spell. They make spending painless now by making it expensive later. And they're aimed straight at people your age, because the industry knows habits formed at 20 last a lifetime. The rule is simple: never borrow for once. A course? Maybe. A phone upgrade on EMI because the sticker was split into easy payments? That's a trap with a smile. If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it once. Debt for consumption is renting your future to decorate your present. And habitate, your biggest investment, has no ticker symbol. At this age, the highest return asset isn't any stock, it's you. A skill that makes you employable, a certification, a laptop that lets you build things, books, a course you'll actually finish. Money spent turning yourself into someone who can earn more compounds harder than any fund. So when you do spend, ask one question: does this make future me richer, smarter, or healthier, or does it just make today me feel good for an hour? Spend boldly on the first, spend carefully on the second. Quick recap: track for 30 days, pay yourself first, 24 hours before every want, sort needs, wants, savings honestly. Build the cushion, start compounding with whatever you have, time is your superpower. Treat debt like fire, and invest in the asset called you. Here's my challenge: start habit 1 today, track every rupee for 30 days. It costs nothing, takes 2 minutes a day, and I promise the list will shock you into the other 7 habits by itself. Because here's the truth, buddy. Being broke at 20 is normal. Staying broke at 30 is a choice. And the choice is made now, in these small, boring habits, while everyone else is busy flexing. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and send it to the friend whose money evaporates by the 5th of every month. You know exactly who they are. Remember, money is a terrible master but an excellent employee. Hire it early. See you in the next one.